Welcome back to Coffee Talks with Jared Jackson.
Have you ever been to a bar sober and just watched people? It can be one of the most terrifying experiences of your life. I recently saw a video of myself drunk. I mean, not drunk, but I was tipsy, right? And I watched the video. Someone sent me the video of me tipsy, just doing something. And I was like, what in the hell is wrong? What is wrong with me? Why? I don't know why we do it to ourselves sometimes. I drink very rarely. Sometimes Errol and I, because we're doing the show and we we film a lot. Sometimes we film multiple shows in one set. So, and we'll have like a drink in front of us. So you see like every show, you're like, these guys are drinking every single like day whenever they put out an episode. But we don't drink. I don't drink very much at all. Maybe twice a month. Legitimately twice a month is how much I drink. But it's weird if you go to the bar and you're sober and you just, instead of drinking, you sit there and watch people. Grown adults act like children, act like everything under the sun, and you're like, I don't understand why it's such a thing to do. I definitely don't have an issue with not ever drinking. I can go the rest of my life without ever having a drink and I'd be just fine. But some people don't have that ability. Some people they have to have it. It's you get off of work, you go drink. And the drinking is supposed to, I don't know what the drinking people, I don't know what people think drinking does for them. When I do it, and usually it's always when I'm around Arrow, when we're hanging out, we're shooting the show, or we go out and we have a few drinks and we watch UFC fights and stuff. It's a necessity for me to be engaging with people around me who are friends of mine or even family, and to be doing it for a purpose, if that makes any sense. I can't just drink to go calm down. Like I'm not the guy that goes home at night and is like, let me crack a beer. I need to have the beer. That makes no sense to me. It's to drink sociably, I understand that. But casual drinking, it's like, what are you doing to yourself? Why? Your brain doesn't need to be in that fog all the time. You're so much better off if you don't. Life is so much better when you're sober. People don't understand how freaking beautiful life is, I don't think. Like just driving, when I'm driving down the interstate sometimes, and I'll open like the sunroof on the truck and just look at the clouds. Like if it's a nice there's a cool breeze, they've got those massive whatever cumulonimbus clouds or whatever that are growing, and you see these huge, it's like just looking at the damn clouds. Now when you're drunk, you can't appreciate you don't have an appreciation like that. Like when you're sober and you feel good and you're allowed to, like, I come home, that's how I reset my brain. I go through a lot, I work a lot, I do a lot of things, and I need to reset my brain. I come home for a day by myself in my house, no one around me, and I'm just able to, it does something for me. It resets my brain, and I'm able to go back to, like factory reset your brain. It's peace, it's quiet. Everybody I think needs to find that thing that resets their body and their brain and their spirit. And you're not going to do that by drinking every day. I don't know, maybe this is like an anti-drinking thing. Just don't do it every day. Don't drink every day. It's not good for you. You have to quit. You know? Do it every now and again, and do it for a reason. Don't drink just to drink. Like when I watched that video of myself, it was just not. You know, you're kind of like walking weird. You're talking like your eyes look crazy. It's like, don't go through your life numbed out like that and just strange. Like it's a weird way to go through your life. Like go outside, look at the clouds. Like, I think the key to life is to have an appreciation for the very smallest, like most minute things in life that people we gloss over it in our everyday lives. We forget to look around at the freaking sky. Like, look at the grass. You know, you ever seen the grass blowing? You see these massive fields. Like when wheat is starting to grow and as it's going through the season, you see these massive fields of wheat. And when the wind's blowing, it kind of looks like waves, you know, like ocean waves. I can look at that all day, you know. I can just stand there and that makes me happy. I don't need a lot of things like to be grateful. You know, I was just sitting outside of my house last night just looking at the sky for hours. I was looking at the sky going, this is so freaking beautiful. And you have to live your life alert and aware, and take joy and find happiness and peace in those little things in life where it's just you, and you're just observing, you know, how truly wonderful this planet is. It's mind-blowing. I don't know, that's how I keep my peace, I guess. And I try not to drink a lot of alcohol. It's just never a good thing, you know? At some point I'll probably cut it out completely, but I don't see it as a problem for myself personally, so, you know, I don't find the need to like drop it right now. But if you look in the mirror and you see alcohol being a problem for you, you know, and you'll know, don't lie to yourself, you'll know, just quit, you know, cut back, do anything, like bring your brain back into reality, okay? Come back to earth. Don't live in that fog. Life is it's way too good for you to live in that fog. You know, don't drug yourself up. You only get this life. That's it. You know, if you believe in God and you believe in heaven and hell or whatever else, you know, there may be more things to come after that. But as far as your time on this earth, on this planet, in this tiny little speck in the pages of history, on this planet, you are here right now. You're here for this moment. We're all here for this tiny, brief, it flies by so quickly period. You can ask any old person in the world how fast your time here on this planet is here and gone. Don't put your mind in a fuzz. You know, be clear. Look around you. Appreciate little things. Stop trying to I don't know what people are trying to achieve when they drug themselves up or they, you know, heavily abuse alcohol. I don't know what they're trying to achieve. It's pretty sad to watch though. You know, even when I see it in myself, I'm like, you could have done so much better if you were sober that night. You know, like you wouldn't have said this, you wouldn't have done that. Like, it's okay to drink. Don't drink all the time. Don't drink every day, and don't drink to excess. Don't abuse drugs. Don't abuse food. Don't abuse anything in life. You know, like, And take appreciation for the little things. Look at the sky and just stare at it. And I don't understand how people don't look up at the sky either and say, and you can somehow people still say there is no God. That also blows my mind. I have a very strong, you'll never convince me that there's no God. You'll never do that. Okay? And I don't care how that, you just never convince me there's no God. And I don't think anybody can disprove, you can't, if you can prove to me that there's no God, then we'll talk. You know? So you can prove to me that he doesn't exist. People say, well, you can't prove to me that he does. All right, well, we don't have anything to talk about anymore then, right? Look up at the sky. Look at the, the fields when the wind is blowing through them. Go stand in the forest, like by a river or something, and just look. Look around you. Like, it's insane that we're allowed to be here right now. Don't live in a fog. Wake up. Open your eyes. Look around. Have an appreciation for this tiny bit of time that you've been given on this planet. Have an appreciation for it. It's my advice. Don't go through your life like that. You'll regret it. Okay? Thank you, Dave, for this cup again. I'm getting out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next video.